Hello everybody, my name is Icevalkyrie and this is going to be an interesting recording because I don't normally do this. This is the first time I ever set it up. We are doing console gaming this time around. Took like, I don't know how long to set up this whole PVR thing with my Wii U, but I really want to show you guys the awesome gameplay from the new Fatal Frame game. So here it is. We are going to start this off. I'm actually going to show you guys that I don't think you guys can see what's going to be on my actual gamepad itself, but I have my trusty setup here. It's kind of a weird setup that I got going on. I have my computer screen that is recording to my left, and I have my TV screen that's set up in front of me with the camera, which I'm speaking to you guys in. There might be a bit of a delay with things, so we're just gonna see how that goes. I've already started playing this game, so I'm gonna start it off actually from the beginning for you guys. No, we're gonna start this over again. Right that. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna start this up from the beginning so you guys know exactly what's going on. Okay, a girl named Miku awakes in water. As she stands up, she sees countless bodies floating around her, and her body stir as if sensing Miu's presence. Muhaha. Prologue, lurking in the deep. Miu Hinasaki. Gotta get good with all those Japanese names. Spirited away, in the vicinity of Mount Hikami, people have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. One such girl is Miu Hinasaki. She awakens to find herself in an old, half-flooded building. Brr, it's cold in here. There must be something in the atmosphere. I said, what? Okay.
Where am I?
Ooh. Well, lady, you're in a pit with a bunch of dead people. You guys can't see it, but my controller is actually vibrating right now.
Where?
I'm surrounded by ghosts with boobs. Alright, so it's gonna show me a tutorial session, I guess, here. And I'm just gonna go right for it. It's gonna attack me. Now, the funny thing about this is that I don't find it as creepy as the original games from Fatal Frame. I don't know if it's because it's toned down or if it's because the graphics are too high end that it's less scary for me. However, I don't know exactly what it is that makes this a little bit less creepy than most. I mean, like, I don't find that creepy at all. All I see is boobs, to be honest. Like, I don't know. If I'm a guy playing this, I'd probably have a problem getting distracted more or less by the ghosts with their boobs. So we can't go towards that, but we're just gonna go the way that they want us to go, essentially. They're all stopped there, so we can't go back this way. They're forcing us to go this way. So, this protagonist, anyways, she doesn't have any spirit power or cameras or anything like that, so she can't technically. Oh, look, the doors are open. Um, defend herself at the moment. Excuse me, my voice is very low because of the fact that I have allergies, like most people. Just gonna pop. She's supposed to be a hair tentacle monster because this is not PG, folks. Dude. See, to me, I don't think that's very scary, but that's just my opinion. The eyes are kind of cartoonish. I feel like they should have done something a little bit better with that. I'm not bashing on this game, but I'm just thinking that they could have made it a little bit more creepy. But then again, it's a Wii Nintendo game. It's supposed to be a bit more family friendly, I guess. I don't know what happened there, though. Follow the face of three Yuri, Ren, and Mew. So you're playing as 3 different protagonists in this series. And most of it takes place on the mountain. 'Cause there's stuff going on in the mountain. Okay, so that was the first episode, guys. Just show you what the prologue looks like anyways for that. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead with actually the next first thing here, so I can show you exactly. It's got two levels so far anyways, normal and easy. And okay, so a novelist has sent Yuri and Hisaka to an old inn on a case. Yuri receives the Camera Obscura and her first shadow reading job begins. They have been asked to find post-mortem photographs. Let me go into a little bit of detail with Yuri though. It seems like she's more important in this case for this game. Okay, this is another really cool feature too. Like the other older games, you didn't have this. You basically would just get items along the way and find them. This one actually acts sort of like a store, and where you use your spirit camera points or your points that you earn from taking photographs, and you can purchase anything beforehand to bring it with you on your journey. which is really excellent, especially if you want to go back and replay the episodes again, so that you, or the drops, to play these games and get excellent points and fatal frames and all that kind of stuff. I guess it's to unlock more stuff later on and beat the game on maybe the hardest difficulty or something like that, like the other fatal frame games. I have not beaten this game yet, so I'm still playing it through, but I'm showing you guys the footage for this anyways, so that you can take a look at it and see what's going on with it. I'm just gonna enter with what they give me anyways, because this episode is quite just an introductory drop in another tutorial. Shadow reading. This is a new feature here. Amongst the residents of the villages at the foot of Mount Hikami, a certain unique ability has been passed through the ages. The ability, known as shadow reading, enables the user to view the shadow or trace of someone lost in inexplicable circumstances. This is not unlike the psychometry practiced elsewhere. Yuri Kuzukata, okay, I'm gonna try not pronouncing her last name again, and accompanies Hisoka Kurosawa, a woman who possesses the shadow reading ability, to an abandoned inn on Mount Hikami. I believe we have met one of these characters in an earlier game, however, I have not played the other game that was on apparently the Wii, because it never came here to North America. Says Yuri could in time become talented at shadow reading. Hisoka takes her along on the assignment. Hosaka? I think it's Hosaka. I'm butchering Japanese names, I'm so sorry.
I thought that I'd be scared of death. But I can't even cry. I am alone. In the end, I am alone. I will end it all. Alone.
Yuri?
Huh?
What we're looking for should be in here. This is an excellent chance for you to take the lead. Here, take this.
Ah.
This is a camera obscura. It will let you see the unseen, including the clues that will help you find what we're here for. This is your opportunity, your first case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'll do well. Let's start with a little practice. It works exactly like a normal camera. Give it a try.
Alright, so here's the tutorial. We're working with our companion here.
What's wrong? It's just look through the viewfinder and press the shutter button.
Take a picture of our companion here.
The camera obscura photographs the netherworld, a whole other world separate from our own.
Now, you guys can't see this, but on my actual viewfinder here on the actual camera, there's more than one little circle that appears that you can take a picture
If you
with.
aren't careful, you might be drawn into the netherworld yourself.
So it's making me go through this like whole entire kind of like
Things around here seem to have changed. It wasn't exactly bustling, but it never used to be like this.
I would recommend actually putting your controller up in a vertical position so that you can take the pictures a lot quicker when you are in a battle with a ghost. That's just my opinion, but
it will help lead you to what we're looking for. Now don't panic, but be sure to stay on your guard. Go on and head inside.
okay, I also have the display for the map actually currently on my screen right now too as well. There's a map that is present so that you can take a look as to where you're supposed to be going for this. Now,
This is a post-mortem photograph. It's not just a normal photograph. It was taken to mourn the dead. It's why Ren sent us here. But it seems that this photo came from somewhere around here, and he wants us to see whether we can find it.
so we're gonna take a look as to where we are supposed to go, which is, I think, down this way. If I'm not mistaken. No, I just went around in a giant circle. Scratch that! No. This way. Oh, ain't that cute. Now in this moment I don't actually have control over this, so I can't unfortunately just bring up my camera in this case. And she acts lateral like nothing's going on. Of course. It is going there to be sure, but there's nothing actually going on at the moment. So, we shall go this way.
Yuri, wait. I can sense something. It's called a trace. A shadow of the past. The token is showing you the way. These traces can lead you to the right path.
We have objects that are on us that help
Let's
us to
follow that
actually
shadow.
follow these ghosts around. Like the other games, if you stay in a place for far too long, well, the ghosts will start to come out to play. Another thing that's interesting about this is that if you try to pick up items, your hand is going in a very, very slow gesture to pick up that item, and if you try to pick it up, there's some certain times where there will be ghosts that will try to grab you. I am not, however, going to take very long time to read through all of this. I've already read through it, so if you guys want to pause the footage and just see it for yourselves, go right ahead. So that is how fast ghosts pop up in this place. You have to be very quick when taking pictures. Like I said, holding up the camera to do that is a very good idea, because then in that case you'll have a straighter view. Also, the actual camera itself is very sensitive to take pictures. So if you're like a regular gamer who plays with your controller down in your lap, it's going to be difficult if you try to do this with the actual gamepad for the Nintendo Wii, because essentially you're going to be looking at your lap instead of the actual in front view. And that will not correspond correctly with the ghosts on screen. So in order to avoid that, by holding it up, you're actually going to take better pictures and avoid looking at the ground. The Opening of the door sequences is very, very slow process. I have to say I'm not very impressed by it. I'm wondering if I can just... Okay, they won't let me do this then. I have to come back to the same door again, but whatever. I thought I was going to be able to cheat the process. Okay, so I thought there was also something else there, but there isn't. So we're just going to continue. I'd have to say though, like, the characters in this look amazing. Very smoothed out, very very lifelike looking, which is really awesome for graphic wise. I'm not too impressed
Maybe
by
it's
the
in this
clothing
room.
choice. I mean, in real life,
It appears
no
we
one
need a
would dress
key.
like that going looking
Try
for
using the
ghosts.
camera obscura.
So I'm gonna back up here. A little bit. Okay, maybe not. Just gonna... You also can't see this, but on my actual finder, it is doing this whole weird sequence where you have to move the camera a certain way in order to take the picture. And then the picture actually shows up as you're seeing on the screen right now. So we're gonna go back
Here,
to
you
that
go on ahead of me
room.
and look for the key to the door.
She's
I'll wait
ditching
for
me.
you.
'Cause I have to go on my own. There we go. That was quick. He's gonna disappear, so you only have a certain amount of time when trying to take those extra experience photos or whatever you want to call them. So we're gonna go in here. This is where our photo is located. A lot of times, sometimes it's, or I'm gonna say maybe majority of the time, there is chances where you won't be able to find what you're looking for, because they're very much hidden. So I'm gonna try to pick this up. There we go. In this case, sometimes it's lucky and it'll show you where you need to bring the object back to. Other times, you have to visually just take a risk and chance and think about where you're supposed to bring the item back to. I guess for the tutorial in this case, they allow you to just see where exactly it's supposed to be at. Alright, so we're gonna head back to where we need to go. Keep in mind this is an entirely tutorial level. I wouldn't be giving so much commentary otherwise for this type of tutorial situation unless
Somewhere
you
in
haven't
this
played the
room.
game before.
Take a look around.
So all these wonderful arrow points show you that there's stuff in the room, and it's kind of weird in the sense
Try
that like it
searching
won't
with the
tell
camera
you
obscura.
exactly where it is, but you have to look with your camera in
Could be
order to
hidden,
find these
invisible.
positions.
Hold on. There's something there.
So this is the camera expose. It's giving you a tutorial with this. These are like the hidden objects. These, again, on screen you cannot see this, but there is a time where I have to take a photo of the object in order to actually find it, which I've done there.
Hmm.
She's got gravity-defying hair.
This is what
Yep.
we came here for. Huh. We shouldn't stay here any longer than we need to.
You're right.
Let's head back before it gets dark.
Okay.
Alright, so now we are left in this wonderful room where we can sort of explore if we want to. But honestly, it's not a big thing right now. We don't need to be here. The tutorial level is just a tutorial level. You can go exploring actually more or less later on.
Yuri, searching for objects like we did just now might be easy, but searching for people is much more difficult. Psychometry allows you to see the psychic imprint as a shadow. Never follow after the shadow of someone who has been spirited away. You might end up seeing something you wish you hadn't.
I rather actually see what happened. I didn't get to do this in the first part, but I'm gonna go and do it anyways, just 'cause it's leading me into this room. I'm wondering if it is in here or not. I'm gonna try opening this thing again to see if there's anything in here. Nothing. Alright. Oh, she was there behind me. I was like, what the hell's going on there? Alright. So we're gonna leave this area. I guess there wasn't anything in the actual room there. There's no extra ghosts aside from that. How did she get up there so fast? I don't know. Again, this is a tutorial level, so there's nothing really much here. Whoops. I saw that ghost. I know there's something in here. It's following me. It's freaking me out. So this is going to be our first ghost tutorial, I guess you can say, for fighting in combat. When a ghost grabs you, you should have the capability of taking the picture of the ghost. That's a good shot there. Since we don't have very good film, there's a chance that we will not have a good camera picture or whatever that's supposed to be taken of this guy. I don't know where she was. She didn't help me anymore.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you here.
I am alone. Mr. Hojo? Hisoka came by a little while ago.
Oh, Hisoka. What does she want?
She found the photo book.
She did?
Yeah, here, take a look.
While learning about shadow reading from Hisaka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of postmodern photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Hikami. The album was requested by a certain Ren Hojo. As Ren awoke from the bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream, or a suppressed childhood memory? This question has plagued him for some time. Boop! B rating. Okay, better than last time, which I didn't do so well with. Alright, folks, that is the first few episodes, I guess you can say, of the tutorial level. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you guys, I guess, in the next video. My name's Icevalkyrie. Take care.